Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be another grocery haul and meal plan for a family of 5. So if you would like to see what I bought for the week ahead and what kind of main meals that we're going to be eating as well, then keep watching. So as always, everything is from Tesco this week, and sometimes I'll pick up a few bits throughout the week as and when we need them. And if you're new, for anyone that's wondering, we normally get our eggs and our milk from our milkman as well, although I do stock up on eggs as and when we need them for certain recipes. But I'm going to start over this way and show you what we've got. So starting over here are a few bits for Stan. We got some more of his milk. He's on the follow-on milk for Hip Organic. We really like this one. He gets on really well with it actually, and it's actually the cheapest one you can get, which is handy if your baby has to move on to formula for whatever reason, like mine did. Then these, he loves them, the other two loves them as well. So we've got some chocolate biscotti, banana biscotti, and the mango and apricot biscotti. These are like pretty much the only treats that Stan gets. I try and give him everything from scratch if I can, but he really loves these, and I think they're like 3 for £2 at Tesco, so it works out quite well really. Then over here are all of the store cupboard items. So I got some couscous because I'm making a dish with that this week, which would be obvious really, why else would I buy it? I got some of this. I'm going to do a slow cooker shredded barbecue chicken, and this is the sauce that I'm going to use, and it's the Sweet Baby Ray's one, and it's honey barbecue sauce, and it sounded amazing. And I'm pretty sure that this is an American brand, and I've never tried it before, so when I saw it I thought I'm going to pay a little bit extra and try you out because you do sound very, very nice. Then I got some more herbs that I needed, or like little spices, that kind of thing. Tesco have upgraded their herb packaging, very nice. This is oregano because we go through this quite quickly. It's like a key herb in my herbs and spices cupboard. And then I got some more mustard seeds as well, and then I got some pine nuts, some poppadoms. These Patax ones were on offer for £1 if I remember correctly. Then I've got some pineapple chunks for a recipe that I'm doing, coconut milk, and then some chicken, not chicken korma paste, just korma paste, there's no chicken in there. So that's all for like the cupboard really. And then over here is a lot of bread. Really bad actually. So we've got some apple juice here, and then I've got some Coke Zero because that tends to be what Mark and I like to drink if we have like a rum and coke of an evening, that kind of thing. I've got some brioche burger buns to have with the barbecue shredded chicken. The flatbreads I'm going to put in the freezer just because I feel like these are handy for lunches and that kind of thing, and they freeze really well, as it says, suitable for freezing there. And then this is actually not from Tesco. I picked this up from a local bakery today, and it's proper sourdough, and I'm using this for a recipe tonight actually because I wanted to have some proper crusty bread, so I didn't go for Tesco for that. I went to the bakery instead because this bakery is just amazing. But then these, I got some roti Indian chapatis, and I got 2 packs of these because with only 6 in a pack I think we would need more, but I might freeze the leftovers to have with like future curries and that kind of thing. Then I also got some garlic and coriander mini naan breads for a curry that I'm doing this week, and then the toasty. And then the only frozen item that I actually got were these mini corn on the cobs. And then over here is all the fruit and veg. So I'm going to start in the corner actually. This shouldn't be here. This is not from Tesco, this is an Amazon order. My garlic press thing is gone all rusty, and it's a bit past its sell by date to be honest, so I got the Oxo Good Grips one because it was really highly reviewed, and my god it's heavy, but that's irrelevant. So over here I got some of these loose vine tomatoes here because these were on offer and worked out cheaper than buying any like packaged ones, and I think it cost me £1.44 for all of them, and they're really big juicy tomatoes, so I'm really looking forward to having those. I'm really enjoying these in salads and stuff at the moment. Then I've got 2 large garlic bulbs here because I'm doing quite a lot of cooking with garlic at the moment and we're going through it quite quickly. I got this ginger, all of this ginger, just for 33p because I bought it loose. I've got 2 limes and 2 lemons, 2 loose carrots, so in total those 2 cost 23p. I'm liking these stickers, they don't normally include them, so yeah, only 23p for them, that was quite nice. I got some of this very fancy feta. I wouldn't normally buy the finest feta, but because I'm doing a recipe with feta and spinach and I'm going to do like a phyllo pastry pie with it, I wanted to get good quality feta, and I actually needed 300 grams or something like that, and this is 310, where all the other packs were less than, so I would have had to have bought double of those, so I got this one instead. Then I've got 2 red onions here, some soft cheese, some mature cheddar, and then some grated mozzarella and cheddar mix for a dip that I'm making actually. Then the phyllo pastry, which I've already shown, puff pastry here. I've got 4 onions there. How much were they? 33p? I do like these stickers. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Then I got some sweet potatoes, and there is 4 in there, and they cost 98p. And then I got some of the Redmere Farms white potatoes, because these are the cheapest ones that you can buy and they're always fine. And I got some apples for the kids because we go through fruit quite quickly, and the issue is that they really do enjoy their berries, but berries are very expensive, so I'm trying to make sure that they can still like go for an apple instead, or an orange, rather than just buying these all the time. I've got some broccoli here as well, coriander, and some spring onions. Then I've got 2 bags of baby spinach, which looks like loads, but as we all know, this stuff wilts like crazy when you cook with it. I've got 6 bananas like I always get. Ooh, how much were you? 81p for 6 bananas. I've got some halkidiki olives with slow roasted tomatoes. I've got strawberries and then 2 blueberries here. I've got the avocados because they were on offer. There were quite a few things that I normally get that were on offer at the moment, so that was quite nice. The ham, again, this one was on offer, so it was like £2 rather than 3. I got the normal fromage frais that the kids really love. I got the free range eggs and 2 chicken breast portions. This is for the slow cooker for when I'm doing the barbecue chicken. It's frustrating because sometimes, especially after doing that chicken video, I would rather buy like a whole chicken. But first I would need to cook it, and then it would probably go dry in the slow cooker, so I'm going to have to do it this way this time because I really want to try out a few more slow cooker recipes at the moment. Then I've got the steak mince, this 5% fat one, and then I've got these for, I think this was for my curry because it was 25% off, so it was very cheap. I want to say it was like £2, something like that. It was very cheap. Then I've got some Welsh cured bacon. This was on offer again. And then I've got some lamb leg steaks and some honey roast ham chunks. And then finally some Greek style yogurt. So that is everything. And now I will show you the meal plan. So I've come into my front room because I always do my meal plan on my notes on my MacBook, and if it's really bright in here, it's because it has snowed where I live and there is just snow everywhere. It's like actually hit my eyes, it's that bright. But on to the meal plan. So first meal that I've got on the list is lamb and pineapple with couscous and possibly flatbreads. I'm not sure yet, it depends on how much like we need in terms of bulking up the meal, and I'll obviously serve like some veg with that as well. And this recipe is actually inspired by a tapas dish that I picked up from my parents. I'm pretty sure that I've eaten this in Menorca when I've stayed there before. My mum and dad have made it before, and it's just beautiful. So I might film this one if you would like me to. If you would like me to share this recipe, then let me know in the comments down below if you've got the time. If you haven't, just do the whole thumbs up and I will be sure to film it. The next thing that I've got on the list is a feta and spinach phyllo pie, and I'm really excited to eat this one because it's nice, and I've made it before, it's nice and zesty. There's got a bit of lemon in there, and it's still like got the crunchiness from the phyllo pastry, and it feels quite indulgent, but it's not like a heavy proper like short crust pie where it's quite, that sits on your tummy a lot, doesn't it? And it's a really nice way to get like lots of spinach into the kids as well. And I'm going to serve this up with an onion and tomato salad for me and Mark, and probably some olives as well. And for the kids I'll probably just do like cucumber and tomato or something like that. Then the next recipe that I'm going to do is a mince and onion pie with mashed broccoli and minty peas. I found this one on, well, there was a mixture. There was a BBC Good Food recipe, and then there was a Hairy Bikers recipe for like smaller mini pies. So I think I'm going to try and combine the two into something that I think my family would like best. The next recipe that I'm going to do is a slow cooker chicken korma with rice and naan. And the reason why I'm trying to use the slow cooker more is that basically the older Bill gets, the more after school clubs he's got now. And there are 3 in particular, swimming lessons, beavers, and also jiu-jitsu, that can make it really hard to eat as a family just because of when they are. And either one of us is taking him as well, so we can't like really eat together with the kids. It's all very confusing. So sometimes I'll use those days to like do like spicier stuff, but then I was thinking, if I use a slow cooker, we could all eat the same thing, but then I could just leave mine and Mark's portion in the slow cooker, because sometimes I'm not hungry when the kids are either. So I'm hoping that this will help us out. And then another recipe that I'm going to do is spiced potato chapati wraps. So I'm going to use up any leftover potatoes that I've got from earlier on in the week, and the curry paste that I used in the slow cooker chicken korma, so we're not going to have any waste in that way. And I'm going to put like mixture of potatoes, so sweet potato and normal potato, in a like curry paste with like mustard seeds and some like spinach, and then we're going to have them in chapati wraps. And I actually got this idea from a dosa recipe that I saw, you know, that Jamie and Jimmy's Friday night what is it, feast, I've written it down here, yeah, Friday night feast. I don't have the time to make a fermented dosa mix, which is a mixture of rice and lentils, I think, and you like leave it and you blend it and then you leave it in the fridge to ferment. I won't have the time to do that, but I like the idea of using like a potato filling and encouraging the kids to like try new ways with veg and not just rely on having like meat in their meals. So I'm going to serve this up with a yogurt and mint raita, I think, and some cucumber and tomatoes, and I'll leave the link to the recipe that kind of inspired me, but I'll probably tweak it a little bit as I always do. And then the final two recipes are pulled barbecue chicken rolls with corn on the cob and wedges. So again, the wedges will use up the rest of our potatoes that we've got in, and then obviously it's another slow cooker dish, so it should be really easy to do and like just grab the meat and then cook it and go, that kind of thing. And then the last thing, my little frog has come for a cuddle, is cold cuts, crusty bread and cheesy artichoke dip, because I've got some artichokes that I want to use up there in the cupboard. And I read this recipe, I don't know how I found it online, but it just really appealed to me, and it's got loads of like cheese and roasted garlic in, and we can eat lots of veggies with it, and ham. You like ham, don't you? And some bread and butter. Yes you do. And yeah, that is essentially what our meal plan is for the week ahead, which will be very yummy. But yeah, that is our plan for the week ahead. Now I just need to go and put all that stuff away that's in the kitchen, because I've left it there to come and do this, and then I'm going to play with this little girl. But yes, have a lovely day whatever you're up to, and I will see you very soon. Bye.